And welcome to the North American Show for Winners League week number 6. I have a new guest today. It is SCJI, of course. I'm your host, Strong Legs. My boy William, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. This is my first Winners League, and I'm very excited to see what the hullabaloo is all about.
Yeah, well, you're about to see some pretty exciting games. We have a pretty awesome schedule coming up right now. I think we're almost ready to enter the first game as well. So let's just go over the schedule very quickly right here. So the first matchup, guys, if you're wondering, will be TeamOne versus Rugrats, also known as X Zone. They've been absolutely crushing it online lately. They've made the finals of Philadelphia. They're doing well. They've been on the come up, and of course, TeamOne is. Well, I mean, they're a powerhouse, right? They're kind of like tied up with Furia. Maybe Furia has a little bit of an edge over them, but overall, they've been a pretty strong contending team. Not a team to be taken lightly by any means. And of course, after that, we have... Actually, I'm getting news now that INTZ versus Low-Key might be getting moved, so we might have a backup match for that one. But as of right now, we can go ahead and jump in the server, by the way, guys. And the action will continue. We'll start, we're ready. But yeah, the final map will be Lazarus versus Variance, but here we go. Ninth round is underway. I'm a really big fan of this roster, by the way, the X ZoneGG.
Oh, dude, I've been singing their praises all throughout the Philadelphia tournament. They were in second place. They had a map advantage going into the upper bracket finals, the actual full-blown finals, rather. My apologies. And they fell short against Singularity, but Singularity, they're a little bit of a better team, I gotta be honest. But Rugrats have definitely proven their mettle throughout not only this season, not only through the Philadelphia tournament, my apologies,
right,
but also through last season going into MDL now. It was a trial by fire for them, and now we're going to see how much they can light things on the lane. It'll be Koga with the first action on the CT side, but Barton answered back with some quick shots onto Hunter. Everyone's so tagged. Hunter and Koga brought down to 13 and 17 right now.
Yeah, those double headshots, that's not helping their aggression at all. They're gonna lose all their confidence, head back over towards site. Some information gained, but nothing really valuable to move into this kind of later part of this round. While, of course, Team 1 has maintained their numbers kind of split up, and it seems like they're starting to fall back from B site and grouping up towards A, where they know that there's wounded zone players. So this is really smart by the Brazilian side.
Absolutely. Right now, it's a minute left on the clock. Hunter and Koga, they're still quite low. They're going to be making their way towards the A site, while Bit on Team 1 smokes and flashes his way out. All eyes are going to be on Hunter, but unfortunately Hunter got his eyes flashed out. He's seeing nothing but milk. He hears absolutely nothing. The execute's going to come out, and Koga's going to take down one. Great shot by him, but Koga picked up a 2K. But in the end, it's going to be man advantage to Team 1. That bomb is going to be stuck down. Now it's a 2v3 zone. They need to come back, and it's going to be Xander or Proto.
Yeah, no kid on hand as well. It's going to be rainbow nades here for Xander. Now, he could wound this player and pick with that grenade, and so he does. That's 50 damage. That's chunky. But he still has a flash. He still has a smoke for that defuse. Now, Proto's tapping away. He finds himself one kill. He's looking for that second on site. Now, he spotted him as well, and now Proto has found that player. It's all down to Bit, 1 versus 2.
But the problem is, it's Bit. Bit, it is an amazing player. In a 2v1 situation, he can definitely handle himself, but unfortunately, the only thing he's going to be handling is his own death certificate. Bomb's going to be stuck down. Hit on a Proto. Is it going to be enough time? Just barely. Less than a second to go. And Rugrats, they pick up the first round. Chucky coming in clutch.
Yeah, that came in really close as well. Yeah, had he not found that kid in time, that would have been round over right then and there for Team 1. But luckily for them, Zone, they stay in this. I hate the fact that they still have the name Zone, but they're actually Rugrats. It just throws me off every time. I can't get over it.
Oh, dude, there was a time when I believe it was Thunder Logic, they changed over to Front. I literally had to put a sticky note that said Front GG over the Thunder Logic name. That's the only way I could do it.
Now, in this round, Team 1, with a bomb plant, they will go for the full Deagle purchase. And Koga, look at this aggression. He's hunting for that map control. He's hunting for those kills. He knows they're unarmored, and he's looking for those juicy stats.
You've really got to appreciate that kind of confidence and aggression from a player. Now, right now, the Team 1 side, they are all pushing up the banana position. And they're all drawing straws to see who's going to go out first. But it's actually going to be the flames and the nades coming out, smoked off onto the A site. Approach is picking up 1, 2. Xander with a third. Barton picked up 2 quick 1v8s right then and there. That's going to be last man alive Barton with the SMG in hand. 1v3. He's got to come in huge, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He's firing down into the smoke. And he's going to get shot down execution style by Switcher in the end. Zone pick up the second round.
That got a little bit messy, didn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah. Now, of course, the push through the smoke as soon as he's ruler, and that's really smart and confident from the Rugrats side, but that's a 2-0. Now, that was just a full deco round, so Team 1, I think they're overall happy with the outcome considering the economic damage. But besides that, I think it's going to be a full purchase here for Team 1. They have the AKs, they have the full utility, but Rugrats, they're kind of in an awkward ragtag purchase, and Koga's already been nade stacked down to 12 HP, and they've lost Xander and a Proto, the double B players, and that's the B side opened up, and this is all uphill from here. I think Rugrat might consider a save here.
It's going to be all up to Hunter. If he can find a little bit of aggression, a few kills in this aggression right here, then maybe, just maybe, the Rugrats side can buck up and come around, but unfortunately it's not going to happen. WoW 95 is going to shut him down just like Windows, and that's going to be the save coming in. Wait, actually, speak too early and you're going to get shut down. Look at that. They're actually still going to go for a 2v5.
I'm really surprised they're still setting up for this. I mean, there's no way they can bust this open. There's still utility available. The smokes are still blocking off CT spawn. Yes, they burned one player alive, but that's not nearly enough to give them the confidence, and now they're starting to fall back. But look where Bit is now, Willows. He's up close.
He's able to get one, but it's not going to be enough for him. Swish is going to stay alive with the AK in hand, but that's going to be damaging to not only to Rugrats' economy, but also to their morale.
Yeah, and all they have to work with in this next round will be the AK-47. Now, they're kind of on that double eco territory, so I wonder if they do force up here, or if they'll just play it safe for that extra utility coming in after the double save. Looking
this right
like
here,
a full save.
This right here.
Drop your deagle. He did. Okay, sweet.
Ooh, we got a ton of nades on the Rugrats side. Let's see what we're gonna do with it. Gonna see a nade stack up banana. Yes, we are. That's gonna be 1, 2 nades, and not a lot of damage whatsoever. IDK gets marked down to 96. That's 4 total. Doing work with the AK. IDK also doing work with the AK. Lots and lots of damage being traded out. A Proto gonna be the last one alive with a 2K in his name, AK in his hands, and a flash to his eyes. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. He's going to go down 2-all now across the scoreboard.
Yeah, respectful amount of damage, though. I mean, they took out 3 players. There's potential for more as well. I think they're overall happy with that. Or took out 2 players? Yeah.
Yeah, Proto got 2. Swisher got 1 to open things up. But even still, it's going to be a pistol eco. A pico, as I like to say, even though that's wrong.
Yeah, pico. I haven't heard that one. I've heard deco before, but not pico with a P. Oh, the counter nade
doesn't exist, but I'll tell you what does exist. It's going to be a Proto. Great shot by him, but unfortunately it's not going to be enough. Swish is going to be the last one alive. 4. That's all she wrote. Barton brought down to 4 HP, 4 alive. It's all 4s across the board.
Team 1, they've taken the lead as well. 2-3, a good turnaround considering they dropped the first 2 rounds, of course, after the pistol. But they're looking solid on this gun rounds at least. Let's see if they can keep it up. Now, they've only had really 1 full gun round against Rugrat. But now the op is in the hands of Hunter. And this man is just honestly insane with the AWP. I love watching him play. His style is just so... It's such a trademark play style. Like, not really many operators who play like him or he plays like other operators. But it is going to be banana control coming out early here for Rugrat side. Of course, they have the utility. But the counter flash is absolutely perfectly timed. A Proto able to find 1 and finds a second onto IDK. So the counter banana control, it is countered.
I have nothing negative to say about a Proto in general. That man is such a phenom when it comes to this game. And him being added to the zone side, I'll be honest, I'm a little bit surprised that they were able to get him. But regardless, a Proto being on this team is going to be nothing. It's going to be nothing short of just puppies and kittens, if you will. So
Wow.
right now it's a 1v4. Maluk's the last one alive, and he is eking onto this new box position. He knows a Proto's there. So does Hunter. Hunter takes him out just like that. A head off the shoulders, and Rugrats pick up a 3rd, tying things up.
A clean gun run as well. They kept 4 players alive. Now they got weapon upgrades as well. So now they have the triple AKs. Almost as many AKs as the T side. Good.
Almost.
It's a good fact. Now they have full utility as well. They have the kits, so everything is available for Rugrats now. Now everything's opened up. This is where Rugrats can start to take some sort of risk. They don't really have the full economy for, you know, the full-blown reckless counter-strike, but they can start taking some risks. Now Hunter, he'll be taking that risk for his team, going down middle, looking for that pick, but unable to find anything this time around. But at least he's establishing respect early here from the Brazilian side. And that's what you'll need to do on the CT Inferno.
Absolutely. And right now the flash is coming in onto Banana. Bart, he's got to get a lineup. He got one. He's got two. Great teamwork by Bit with that extra flashbang. Now it's going to be things evened out by Xander right there, but it's still man advantage to the Brazilian side of Team One. And that's going to be another one in the hat of Barton. Barton's got a 3K as if it's nothing.
Making it look easy, isn't he?
Oh my god. It's like a hot knife from the butter. That's how he shoots. Now Xander, he's being fired upon. Everyone knows that he's there. You got off shots, you get AK shots. I'm sure there's going to be a grenade any moment now. Nope.
Yeah,
my poor timing.
And Rugrats is playing it smart right now. They know they do not have the economy for this. A Proto's at that 3100, so he can drop an AUG over no problem. Maybe even an AWP. Can I get a quick check on the loss bonus here? Oh, maybe not an AWP.
Nah.
It'll be close. He'll get 1900. I think he will just have enough. Yeah. Math is hard, but it's right at least. Yeah, he can drop over an AWP. The FAMAS can be dropped from Hunters. I think a full buy will come out here from Rugrat. Or at least I'd like to see one. Xander could drop a weapon as well, so that's really no issues there. I will be very surprised if we don't see a full buy. Wow, they're playing it safe.
Yeah. So
I'm surprised.
That's something really big that I saw from the Rugrat side. A major flaw in this team from the Philadelphia tournament that would just concluded last night. Their economy and their economy balance has been such a struggle for them, and we're about to see that come into play right here and now. A Proto with 4,700, he's got everything in his pocket, and everyone else, they had enough in order to force in with, you know, SMGs and rifles, but I'm left scratching my head on this one, I gotta be honest. Right now, Bit with that incredible aggression, he's gonna find out one. And Swish is gonna go down, but a Proto, he's still in pit. He is not cleared out whatsoever. Now the question is gonna be, when does he peak? And that's gonna be, oh, this right here is incredible. It's so huge if he can maximize on this.
Oh no! That he lingered around so long that the smoke faded, and that angle made it so awkward for him. I was clenched. I mean, I was like, okay, he has a play. He could have a play. If he gets 2 kills right here, applies pressure, stays alive, that might open up opportunity for the Moto player to support as well. But just too long, too cold on the trigger, I think there. But 5-3, nice attempt. I think it was just kind of a desperation attempt from a Proto to try to get anything accomplished. Maybe if he doesn't get checked, he goes for the bomb defuse. But either way, that was just pretty much a save for Rugrats, so they're not too stressed about it. Now they do have the weapons. They have kits as well available, so retakes will be an option. Now they are opting for the aggression towards lane as well. Good utility damage. Yeah, great nade. Pretty standard. Nothing really fancy here for Rugrat. They're not really going aggressive. They know their economy is kind of struggling. They know they can't take as many risks, so they're erring on the side of safety here.
Yeah, this is a team that needs a little bit of work when it comes to a lot of the finer details, but these fine details can be the difference between 14-16 going your way or their way, and Hunter with a beautiful shot onto Maluk. Now, when the team as a whole does not show up, you can definitely expect Hunter to show up, and my god, does he show up right then and there.
Now they have the right numbers in the right place, that's for sure. The smokes, it's double smokes, Molotovs, and flashbangs coming in, raining in for Team 1. Now they're making their way onto site, all grouped up together. Xander finds one, gets traded out immediately, but he's still alive. Actually, they took out a Proto. Xander's still alive. They know exactly where he is.
This is gonna be nothing but trouble for Hunter. He's gonna get chased out into the site. The bomb's about to go down by the hands of Bit. He's got 3 HP, and he's finally gonna go down to the fire and the flames. Now, man advantage, the execute needs to come in for the Rugrats side. Every single shot needs to land perfectly. Every single movement needs to be precise. Switch is going to take down one, Koga with the second one. That's going to be a beautiful retake by them. 3 alive, AKs and ops saved into the next round. Rugrats pick up their 4th.
Flawless retake. I like that. That was clean and controlled. They get to keep the op. They get to pick up the AK-47s. Their economy is so close, Will. They're so close to being stable, but they're just not there yet. And then as soon as they get that stability, they can start to go aggressive. And of course, you know, Rugrat, they have such an aggressive team. A Proto, Koga, Hunter, all hyper-aggressive players. And it always seems to work out for them with the great support, of course, coming in from the IGL Xander. Now, once again, Team One looking to apply some pressure towards Ivy. And Rugrat might have taken too much damage during the attempt to take Banana. Now the counter flashes are coming out. And it seems like Rugrat is holding on to their util. Now they're trying to use all of it to retake that Banana fully and push Team One off it.
Positioning great. Oh my god, speaking of great positioning, IDK finds Xander through the numbers in the matrix and just picks his head off like a cherry off a tree. Great shot by him. And now WoW's doing a little bit of wowing himself before getting shut down by Hunter on the op. That was insanity.
Yeah, and Koga's support player is pretty much eliminated. It's all by himself now, and he's unable to find a single kill, which means the A side is now open. There's no defending player. It's all Hunter remaining. 1 versus 4. He's so far removed. I really don't see an option for him. And there's a player to his left. I mean, he's just throwing away his AWP at this point. Wait. Barton. And this man is looking beast mode right now. He's 15-4, Will.
You're kidding me. That is incredible work out of him. Top player on the Rugrats side is a Proto. He's 10-7. But it's not like he's 10 and everyone else is 4. It's Swisher, Koga, Hunter at 7, 5, and 3. Xander also at 3. But the kill disparity between him and when I mean Barton, and next one up is IDK. He's got 2 times more kills than him. So if he goes down, that's going to be a lot of the money making out of the picture.
Oh, Proto gets denied the Zeus play by the flashbang. That is unlucky. That is unlucky. Good support, though. Team One has great support. That's one thing I really do appreciate about that team. They have awesome flashbangs.
Do the Team One players, do they have a team house together?
I believe so, yeah.
Do you think that better support comes when you're in closer contact with each other?
You know, I think that's a big factor, yeah. I think there's definitely some sort of element in that.
I feel like it would be a fun little theory to go about. Right now, the Rugrat side is just being picked apart by Koga. Finds a beautiful kill on the IDK. Great peek by him, but it's 2v4. The A side's about to be taken, and that's going to be it for them. Swisher. Well, all he's got is USPS and a hope and a dream, but those hopes and dreams are about to turn into nightmares if he finds Barton. Barton, you heard that. He needs to hear that. The shot's coming in, and he finds one! Great shot by him on the bid, yeah. I mean, that made it a little expensive for them. But it doesn't really mean much when that's a drop in the bucket, because bid has $10,000.
Yeah, it's I think Team One actually has enough money to pretty much purchase for the rest of this half, unless they lose. I think if they lose 2 in a row, they will not have for the third. But man, they're looking so solid. Yeah, they have Barton at 10.5 after a purchase. That's just nuts. Now they don't have the AWP this round as well. Rugrats, they found a lot of their success with that op in the hands of Hunter. Now they don't have it, as well as limited utilities, not really allowing them to be confident enough to take that banana control. Something they've been pretty successful at, minus the 1 round. Look at Team One. They're looking to throw this into the wrenches. This is, I don't know if they're ready for this. Koga's holding for it, but if there's a good flashbang, not sure if Koga will be able to survive it. There it is. The flashbang comes out. He gets 1. Okay. 1 for 1 trades.
Coming up. These trades are coming up. Rugrats, good for them. Now it's a 2v3. Maluk with the op. He's going to be playing from... Oh my god, boiler. I forgot what it was called for a second. I almost called it fire room. He's got 13 HP. Wow, he's actually got Hunter down. Well done by him. But a Protoss soon after, he's going to pop his head just like that. Barton, the last one alive. He's going to be one tall mountain to topple. Topple? Let's go with that.
Look at Xander. He's got the bag. What a play by him as well. He knows there's an option here for Barton to push, considering he knows the Protoss position. And Xander read that out perfectly. Nice discipline there as well. So the 7-5. It's still a lead here for the Brazilian side, but their economy is starting to sort of dwindle. Now, if they lose this round, it'll be so... Now, I think they will be able to... Man, it'll be weird. They'll have a force buy. They'll have some AKs, but... I think the bigger picture here is that... I mean, Rugrats, they need every single round they can get on the CT side. Brazilian Inferno is always difficult to contest and to deal with. They'll need every single round they can get here on the CT side. Once again,
Go ahead.
yeah. Once again, I was just gonna say it's Team One really just kind of bullying with their utility. They have so much of it, and they're willing to dump a lot of it as well to get control of banana. And it's been a key factor here, kind of the key element in their success.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I think this is actually the first time I've actually watched a Team1 game, like paid attention to a Team1 game. I've always seen them play, but I never paid attention. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure.
And there's something else. Is this the same roster that went third, fourth place at WSG a few years ago?
I think they've had a few roster changes since then. Barton is actually a very recent pickup as well.
Whew. He's certainly showing his mettle. The man is still sitting at 17 kills. Do you think he's going to go for 20? I very much do. But a Proto, he's going to shut them all down. He's got 2 before getting taken down by Bit. Barton goes down in the crossfire as well. 3v3. This will take very much happen. He gets his first initial pick, and that's exactly what happens. IDK is RIP.
Now, Rugrats have success with these retakes before. They have a Molotov, they have 2 flashes, or excuse me, a flash and a smoke, but Bit's denying them control of construction. Now Maluk is picking them apart one by one from quad, and it's all down to Koga. Not the best of weapons in hand either, and it's just too many angles and too much pressure coming in. Not sure where to put his cross in. It is Team1 picking up an important round, the 8th on the board, and the reset here for Zone late into the half. So this could be a double-digit finish, Will. That'd be scary.
Given how Rugrats bounce back when they're put against the wall, I could easily say that's going to be 5-10 in the favor of Team1. Like, they do not... They let their mental shake them so much, and it's really hard to get out of that once you're in this state. But right now, they've, of course, got 3 USPSs, 2 Deagles on a Proto and Koga, the heavy hitters for their team. Not much that we can do except for, you know, click on a few heads.
One thing I love about Team1, the way they're playing right now, is look how dynamic and aggressive they are on these defaults, right? Oftentimes we find teams doing kind of like objectiveless defaults where they're just like passively waiting. Not Team1. They're always moving forward. They're always getting space. Look at this aggression now. They've gotten 3 kills already. Yeah, they finally get 1 player down, but Swisher, he's tipping the scales back slightly into their hands. That's not bad. That's workable now.
That's a great start, yeah. Not only that, they have the AK dropped at his feet. He could definitely work with that as well, and I'm sure... Wait a second. Didn't get it. That's annoying. It's going to be all up to Koga. Koga's a phenomenal support player. Like you said, now he's going to be tested so much. He's going to take down 1. That's going to be Barton the Troublemaker. Now things just got a lot easier for the Rugrats side. Just got a little more difficult. The switch goes down, and Koga, he comes up huge. He's run out of bullets. Oh no! He's gonna chase him down. He's gonna get chased down. Oh no, Maluk!
Man,
Him to the... He kicked over his sandcastle, pushed him into the dirt, and started kicking sand in his face. That's exactly what just happened.
wow. Okay. That was. I like the Rugrat reference. But wow, that really.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that.
I think if Koga actually got the reload off, he may have actually gotten that round. He's looking really solid and no shake, no hesitation in his crosshair whatsoever as well. So Team1 on the precipice of the double-digit finish here, the 10 potential 10-5. Now Rugrat, they do have weapons, but it is a bit of a ragtag, isn't it? Ooh, but he's gotten the first blood, and that's going to be a massive find here for Rugrats.
Not only that, that was Barton. I cannot stress this enough. Barton has been on fire this entire half. He's going to stop the half at 17-8, but still, that's amazing. Along with these shots from Xander. Great start so far. And they're about to prove me wrong in saying that it was going to go 5-10. Thanks, Rugrats. Thanks for that. Ooh!
1-for-1s, they're still favoring Rugrat. You still have a man up.
Battle.
Not 2 man up, actually.
Yeah, the op battle's favored Hunter over Maluk. I believe that was the opper. Right now it's up to Bit and Wow. Try to figure out what they can do with this. Got 43 seconds left on this second half before left on this first half before they got to switch sides. They're gonna make the most of it.
All down to timing now, isn't it? Hunter holding patient. He gets found out by Bit. Now Swisher, nice flick over. Shuts him down. Nice trade. He's in the pit. He's playing around that. I like that really nicely. Nice movement there from him. But it's not the 9-6 finish. Now, this is a pretty standard finish for Inferno, all things considered. 9-6s, 8-7s. Those are all pretty common. Even sometimes the 10-5s are kind of common. Could lean either direction as well. So I think 9-6 is pretty respectable. But this does apply a little bit of pressure on the pistol here for Rugrats, doesn't it? They kind of need this one. Otherwise, they're going to be fighting a momentum-based Brazilian side on the CT. That will be difficult.
Absolutely. But right now, we're going to have a little bit of a pause. Bit has left the server. It does not specify. Oh, he's back. Never mind. Never mind everything I was going to say. Yes, I believe that we're going to get things started up in just a moment. Rugrats, they showed a little signs of life, but right now, Xander needs to really, really come to life. Hunter, when he gets that op in his hand, he can definitely make some showy plays. But right now, all eyes are going to be on those two for me for the Rugrats side. Xander struggled last night at the grand finals against Singularity for 3 mats straight. 2.5 actually, because he wasn't in for half of Overpass, the deciding map.
Look at this aggression coming out early here. This is Brazilian side looking to establish dominance early. They have control of car now as well. They have Bit kind of peeking out, trying to find what he can. I think that is Bit with a. I'm surprised to see the guy with the rainbow nades is the one holding aggressively, but IDK nice straight out to Koga and 1-for-1. Now Rugrats, they haven't really decided what they want to do this yet, but nice flashbang and Bit gets removed, and that's the rainbow nades gone out of play, and they picked up a smoke off his body, so that's gonna help out a lot in the post plant.
He picked him out of the air like it was Duck Hunt. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Shots like those are always exciting to me. I love them so much. Now the bomb's going to go down. A nade's going to do a stunning amount of damage onto Xander. He's brought down to half HP. He's the only player without Kevlar now. He caught up all those grenades at the start of the round. TRK, wow, he's going to pick up one. He's going to go for a second one, but it's going to be IDK to pop that skull. Now man advantage falls back into Rugrats' hands. Now it's falling out of his hands again. Swisher in a 1v1 finds it. Great shot on the Barton. It's the last one alive. 3K to his name and a round on the board for the Rugrats side.
Wow. That was so sick by Swisher. The 1 versus 2 to clutch it out for his team. Probably the most important start to this half, Will. They needed that so bad, and he stepped up under pressure. You have to give respect to that.
He's been on fire this game. Like, not quite on the level as Barton, I must admit. But regardless, fire is where fire is. Swisher, oh, he reads this aggression. He's going to stop it right there. But that's going to be Kogan pick up the kill in the second one as well. That's a little embarrassing. Oh, no. It's all falling apart out of nowhere. But now it's going to be Xander and a Proto left with the rifles in hand. And oh, no.
And the Proto's gone. It's all down to Xander now. 1 versus 3. He has the first player in his hands. Not quite sure how to play this. Oh, but nice shot! And goes for the turnaround. And once again, another individual performance. Keeping Rugrat in the game. Keeping them competitive. 9-8. I think TeamOne is kind of scratching their heads after that one, aren't they? Now they're broke. They will have to go with a pistol save here. Never mind.
No,
they said, screw you, strong legs. We're going to prove you wrong. We're going for the force buy. Now, this is actually a bit of a trademark for the Brazilian confidence. They are willing to do these things if they know they can reset enemy teams. They're willing to take those risks. And actually, I like to see that come out.
And on top of that, that's actually going to bite Rugrats in the tuchus because they've got all SMGs. Xander, of course, has that AK that he salvaged from the last round after just somehow pulling it back 1v3. So they're gonna be a little malnourished when it comes to this aggression, but on the other hand, they also have MP9s and CZs, FAMAS on Maluk. So things might slide into their favor, but this aggression needs to be pitch perfect. And here it comes. And unfortunately, it's not going to go the way of Koga, but Switch is going to answer back with 1 and done right there. 1-for-1 trade, and the bomb's going to go down onto the B site. The rotation's going to come out from TeamOne Esports right here, right now. And everything needs to be absolutely pitch perfect for them as well.
Yeah, not to mention, TeamOne does have a kid on hand, so I mean, I think that will give them the confidence now. The smokes are coming out, the flashbangs are coming out, and nade lands right on Xander's face, and they're looking to retake construction, but Swisher is not willing to let go of it, and he's holding it down, and now TeamOne, they're cowering away. They need all the economy they can save into this next one, and it'll be a FAMAS and a CZ. Not the best of saves. A great round for Rugrats, so that was a full SMG round against a force buy.
Yeah, they played that very well. The only person that went down was Koga. He only had a MAC 10, so it was pretty much
1 for 1 for the
destined
site.
to happen regardless.
He took that any day.
He was a martyr for the cause, and the cause was hold on, let me consult my little book right here, trying to figure out what it's at. Blowing up an aquarium. Got it.
What? Okay. All right, right on.
I mean fountain. Oh no.
Oh man, you dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah. Just like Swisher dropped that nade up top of mid, Barton's gonna take 8 HP right there, and that's, well, great molly.
That's not a good start to the T side, is it?
I mean, they at least damaged one player. That's a good start. Ooh. Barton's coming alive. Just like Hampton. Oh, no. Koga finds one in the smoke. Great shot by him. 4v4 now. The TeamOne, they are mighty, mighty damaged.
I love what Koga's doing right now. This aggression. He hears one player to his left. He's going to be looking for that kill. And there it is. Pressure eliminated. And not only is that pressure eliminated, but all the information that they need as well. So they know there's no pressure CT spawn. Now, of course, TeamOne, they're going to go ahead and save once again. They're so far removed. They don't have a kid in play. And one of their players is unarmored. So it's going to be just saves. Proto, the sacrificial lamb of the round. I think they're overall pretty happy with that round. And Rugrat has taken the lead, Will. This is off to a great start on the T side.
Absolutely. They've shown a lot of promise on Inferno, I do have to say that much. And right now, with all their T-side rounds ending in very close affairs or with 4 live, it's, you know, it's what you want to see. It makes for great Counter-Strike. It makes for good teamwork. And the players that have been not showing up in previous matches, previous maps, like Swisher and Xander, they're showing up. They're showing a lot of promise in this matchup, especially with those crazy, crazy clutches in the first and second round. And oh my goodness, you saw that, didn't you?
I almost just slipped out of my chair and died, but it's all good.
You slipped out right when Swisher slipped out of the server. That man got ended at the last possible second.
Jesus. Well,
yeah.
Anyways, I'm alive. That's all that matters. I'm continue the cast. But once again, I would like to see. I really don't want to see the Brazilian side, all jokes aside, fall into the passive hole, right? As soon as you start getting too passive and too respectful on the CT side, that's when you start getting ran over, especially with a team as aggressive and as confident as Rugrats. Now, the flashbang comes out, is picture perfect, and Bit finds the opening frag. He's looking for more, but he can't find Koga, and Koga finds a double entry towards the B site, and that is passage now if they wish to take it.
Absolutely stunning plays by Koga. Koga's might be the most consistent player on the Rugrats side besides maybe a Proto. That man always comes in clutch. He's always someone that you can depend on. Hunter, when he gets his op in hand, oh, he's more dependable than depends. But Xander and Swisher, they've been very lukewarm from day to day. And
well,
oh my god, Koga.
Okay, wait. This is Xander's up close and personal. He's not letting him save. This is every single death right here is a lot of money gained, but IDK will not let him slip too far, not let this one slip too far out of control. But what I was gonna say is that Xander, it's a little bit more understandable for him though, because he is kind of the IGL of the squad. Now, IGLing is kind of a weird role, isn't it? The harder your opponent is, the more you have to think, and the more you're thinking, the less focus you have, right? As a leader, you don't really have the luxury of like just playing your game, doing your thing. You always have to be in your head. You're not really as focused. So it's understandable that Xander's performance, you know, is inconsistent. But you need your fraggers. Koga, a Proto, Swisher, Hunter. These guys need to be showing up day in, day out, right? And luckily for Rugrat, they have Koga, who actually, I agree with you, is a really consistent, really aggressive player. And he's the type of player that will claw you out of certain rounds.
Exactly. He's always the standby. He's the McDonald's at a truck stop. He is a peanut butter sandwich when you got nothing else in the house. He is just something that you can always fall back on. And I don't know why everything's food related. Maybe I'm a little hungry, but that's beside the point. It's going to be round number 21 now on the board. And I have a quick question for you.
Sure.
When you read TeamOne Esports on the top, do you sometimes accidentally read it as Team Monstars?
Never. I'm sorry, man. I wish I could give you that one.
Oh!
Ooh. That was a nice shot from Apps, wasn't it? Now they're flooding again. That's good. That's giving them the confidence, but they need to deal with IDK. Now the nades are coming out. That's going to apply some of the pressure, and Xander's decapitated yet a second player, and a Proto. He's found the site for his team. Now the bomb can be planted, and once again, Team 1 will have to save. This is starting to get scary. The momentum here for Regrat is getting out of control.
It's getting out of control for Team 1, but if you're out of control, you're in control. And right now, the only one in control is Rugrats. Swisher tossing that op out of the map. He knows that he does not want to deal with that whatsoever, but that's kind of annoying because you think that Hunter would want that, right? Maybe Hunter's feeling the AK more. I don't know.
And this is a map that is permissible, right? Okay, 2 points. One, Hunter's a great rifler. No doubt about that. 2. Uh-oh. That's not good. That Molotov might have saved them, but now they need it. That's 1 kill for Bit. That's the second one for Bit. Oh, that's so worth it.
Making it so expensive right now for the Rugrats side.
So worth it.
He's got to take that op into the next round. That's got to be frustrating. And right now, all the players on Team 1, they're at double digits right now. Hunter on the opposite side, he's at 7 and 15. He needs to show up, and he needs to show up fast. But meanwhile, even though he's not really present in the server, all of his teammates on the Rugrats side, they're definitely doing a lot of work. So he's allowed to slash a little bit.
Busher's taking a little bit of unnecessary damage. They're down to 52 HP, but they have gained banana control as a result. Now, 1 of the firepower here for Team 1. That's the op in the hands of Barton, who's, like we said it, he's kind of like the performer right now for Team 1, isn't he? And look at the stack coming out for Team 1. There's no way Rugrat committed this without info. Yeah, they're already starting to fall back. They don't like the amount of pressure they've been applying. They're gonna go ahead and just fall straight back towards the A site. TRK up close and personal. If he falls early here, Will, that's A site open, free. There it is, free.
Absolutely free. 5-figure discount, 1 head discounted as well. That's gonna be all the aggression onto there. A few extra nades, just trying to apply a little more pressure, but that's going to be Hunter punching in those wacky little numbers onto that C4. And now, Team 1, they've just got to fall back and save. They don't want to deal with this. They don't want to take it. They don't want to lose any money or any fights. They just don't want anything to do with it.
Yeah. I'm just laughing at the fact that it seems like Team 1 is playing Shopping Simulator right now. They're trying to hold on to all the economy they can get every single round, trying to save these weapons. And there it is. That's 1 weapon. That can be an upgrade from Maluk if they can grab it, and I think he will. I don't think there's anyone there to stop him. Oh, he almost gets sprayed.
That's actually going to be wildly beneficial for the Team 1 side. Getting that AK, getting that extra kill. More damage to the bodies and the economies, but he's eventually going to go down to Koga. But still, that's an AK, an M4, and an AWP saved into the next round. Team 1, they might have lost, but it could be worse. It could be a lot worse.
I mean, this needs to be the turn point, right? If Team 1 drop this round, they'll be in such an awkward spot. We'll have a buy at least. That's a net positive. But overall, right now, Rugger looking to overrun the R side. IDK barely able to escape with his life, but he will not be able to escape for much longer. Now the counter push has happened towards Banana, so they've traded out Arch for Banana. A pretty good trade for Team 1.
Here comes 1. That's going to be Maluk taking down 1. He's got the lineup. He's got the second one as well. Swisher and Hunter going down. So much work being done by Maluk on the op. A Proto down to 1 HP in a 2v2 situation. Oh. That nade could have just hit him directly in the head, and he would have been done for.
Ooh, that was so close. He avoided an op shot, too. This man is just dodging death left and right now. No meaning with him.
He's Mr. Magoo!
Oh, okay, you can't dodge that one. There's no way he gets 3 in 1 round. I would have left if he got 3 in 1 round. But it's all down to Koga, a really good player to have in these kind of scenarios. His aim is looking true as well. And he's just got to figure it out, whether they're both there. Does have the Molotov, but it comes out slightly early.
That smoke goes down. Soon to go down. The lineup. 1 and 6 HP. Team 1. They don't know how close they were.
Wow. That was
one rogue bullet
so close.
Could have ended them.
Literally, that's actually insane. I think Rugrats overall happy with that round, though, keeping 2 players alive. They would have liked that 1 extra kill right there to keep the economic chokehold on the Brazilian side, but overall, a pretty good round for both teams. Now, of course, Team 1 have put 1 on the board, so it is 13-10, but, well, their economy is mostly depending on this round. Yeah, they still have a loss bonus, so it's not that big of a deal, but if they lose 2 in a row, they'll have to pretty much forfeit game.
Wildly frustrating if that is going to be the case. Barton and Swisher each picking up 1. Barton going down in the trade. That off. Oh my god! Luke's got to be frustrated. Oh my goodness.
That they
Barton's
really,
just going.
yeah, they really did bit, and Xander's up close and personal. The smoke catches IDK, trying to be a little bit over aggressive, and his aggression has been punished. Now they know the B side is free. They're going to take it, and as soon as they do, that 1 player will look behind to Banana, and he'll hold it down. Now, TRK, he do have a bit of economic pressure, but he needs this AK-47. If he opts to go for this, it will pretty much mostly depend on whether he wins his duel in Banana or not. If he can win this clean, he might have confidence. Otherwise, yep, that's a save right there. No,
he's not saving much.
Peaks. Wow, I'm really surprised he threw that away. He needed that. His team really needed that extra weapon.
Luckily, Maluk has... Never mind. He bought an op, so he's going to take that into the next round. I think this is nerves coming into play now. So, something that I've always noticed when it comes to Brazilian teams is that when they're on fire, they are on fire. I'm talking El Fuego up in this server. But when they start losing several rounds in a row, that's when all semblance of sanity starts to leak away. And that's what we're seeing right now for Team 1. Like, there's desperation in the server for the CT side. And right now, it's going to be up to Swisher getting this lineup. He's taken down 1. That's going to be Barton. He's not going to be able to take the second one. Traded out by Koga. Now they have a man advantage on the Rugrats side.
Yeah, look at Xander's position as well. He has them all held down right here. He's hearing all this commotion around him, so he's calling for the information. He knows that there are some players here. He's just unsure of how many. Now, his position will be relatively difficult to predict. He will have this kill for free. There it is. TRK gets caught off. Xander in a great position. But there's IDK on the other side of that wall. But I mean, whether he dies here or not, he's won the round, right? He secured the round for his team, no issues.
Oh my god, look at that. IDK goes down, but Maluk trades him out almost immediately. Xander, I don't think he knows how barred of time he was on. They had both players trained on his position there. Ooh.
Now, if I'm Rugrat, I throw everything at this. I'm willing to lose every single weapon I have to take this AWP away, because they will have a pretty much easy chokehold on the economy, and it will be a round favoring them as well. And Maluk is using a shotgun for an op. Okay.
Yeah, it's like Call of Duty all over again.
But well, I do have to talk about something though. This banana control on the CT side, it's sloppy.
It's absolutely sloppy. I mean, it showed some promise in the first 2 rounds, but unfortunately, after those 2 massive, and I mean massive clutches from the Rugrats side, you're gonna get a little shaken up when it comes to any sort of banana push. And I don't know what to say if I'm in the Team 1's footsteps right now. Great shot by Maluk. It's only gonna be good for 6.
Love to see that. Now look
Did he shoot his...
Look at the culture difference here for Team 1, Will. They are so much more passive now. They're not contesting banana. They've lost it so many times in a row that they virtually are unable to even justify that aggression anymore. Now there's a player playing towards Arch and Moto. He's good use of utility. He's going to keep them contained for now while they try to get information as to where the whereabouts of the Rugrat side. But it's going to be a double execute over right here. Smoke should have gone over. But it could just be all a ruse.
A lot of work done by these players. Xander's going to take down 1. That's going to be Barton on the A site, but now the rotation's going to come back off of Banana and towards the brackets position onto the A site. Xander's going to be the main aggressor onto this position. He needs to spot out someone immediately and through the smoke. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, IDK takes down Swisher. My apologies. Xander, he's desperate trying to find one. A Pro to 100 there, going to pick one up instead. It's going to be 2v4 now. The last 2 alive for TeamOne Esports. It's going to be up to Maluk and Bit, and they are running. They're just running. They're walking.
Yeah, they have no choice now. They have a kit, so they can take their time to try to squeeze out some of these picks. But one, they have no utility. Two, they're 2-man down. So I mean, if they go 1-for-1, they're not going to be winning that one. So I think this one is looking very grim here, Will.
Grim indeed. Be sure to alert the next of kin because it's all going down. A Proto and Hunter put the final nails into that coffin. It's going to be 16 Rugrats, 10 TeamOne. GG's in the chat for absolutely everyone. Don't look at what that says right up there. It's actually Rugrats, not Zone.
But wow, I mean, Barton really slowed down after that first half. He was having an impeccable performance in the first half, but he seems to have kind of went dormant in the second half. And I can't really blame him because the aggression. I mean, okay, defense for Rugrat a little bit sloppy, right? They threw away some key rounds. They could have maybe secured. Not a big deal. Their T side though. That was impeccable. I mean, their aggression was working successfully over and over and over, able to punish how disjointed the banana control was from the Brazilian side. And I mean, that was a big key factor for them.
They won 10 out of the 11 rounds on their side. TeamOne only won once when they switched sides. That's impeccable.
That statistic, yeah.
But another statistic to note is that Barton was at 17 kills when sides were switched. At the end, he was at 21. He only got 4 kills in that half. And really it was all just about confidence. I mean, when the confidence was broken for TeamOne by Rugrats, it was all over. Like, you can easily see just this whole entire thing just fall into their hands just like that.
Right, no, I 100% agree. And I think there was a 1 versus 3 that Xander secured as well. That could have been a turning point for the Brazilian economy. That was not a round they could have thrown away. They dropped the ball on that one. So it wasn't like a lack of opportunity for TeamOne, right? Yeah, they lost a banana control, the war there multiple times, and that probably cost them the entire game. But, I mean, they had opportunities to run away with it. But I think we pretty much touched up on everything here for the first matchup, guys. From what I'm understanding right now, we do have a bit of a schedule change, guys. So we said it was going to be Lazarus versus Variance last. They will actually be playing now. So that's coming up right now. It's going to be Lazarus versus Variance. And then we will have a 1-hour break for everyone to just cool off a little bit because this next one's going to be pretty nuts, I think. Get some food, get some drinks, and then after an hour break, we will come back for the final match of the evening, which will be Singularity versus Vitriol. So that will be the closing matchup. So we have a bit of a curveball here for you in terms of schedule. We'll get that updated for you on the graphics so you guys can stay tuned if you're still confused and I did not explain it well. I think I kind of explained it well. But besides that, we will be back in a bit of a break, guys. We're going to be going out of here for about 10 minutes or so. We will be back, get some drinks, get some snacks, get ready for the next action. It is going to be Lazarus, a beast here in the Winners League, versus Variance, a team that I've also grown to love and appreciate as well. So action will resume. Stay tuned and we'll be back.